What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday, I think. I'm trying to get this other Multiplex 620 fired up, and got pretty much everything working. The Z-axis was stuck on this head, but after a little bit of prying and wiggling around, we got this one moving back and forth. So this one's all good now, so everything moves as it should here. Everything works with the chuck closer, and you know, we can turn everything on, everything spins. If we put it in MDI and we go to a different tool, so we'll do like tool 4, she indexes, everything's good there. Let's see, we'll put it back in rapid, lock the C, we'll start the milling spindle. Well, start it for a second, we got to give it some RPM here, there we go. So milling spindle works nice and quiet. The one thing we can't get sorted right now, and I'm sorry about the noise, the filter mist on this thing is pretty loud, is this turret will not orient and this spindle won't turn on. And I think part of the problem, from what I found, is this proc sensor is lit up all the time. It's basically the opposite of what it should be, so I think that's bad. And the tip of this one is smashed, so I don't think it knows, even though when you go over to the control panel it says that it's closed. So if we go over to here, so we're closed right now, it says closed. If I hit the pedal it goes to open. If I go closed, and then if I go to rapid and we'll give it 120 RPM, we'll hit spindle start, it says spindle start misinformation. I'm sorry, misoperation. So I have a feeling that's something to do with those proc switches. The curious thing though is on the other one. So I've got two of these. This is a 625. The limit switches for the open and close are just tied up here, and they don't even do anything on both spindles. So I don't know if that's something. Let's see if I can come over here to see this side here. They're still trying to move, so everything's kind of a mess. So this one still has them in their normal spot, but the other spindle, they look like they're disabled. So that's kind of a curious one. This one was doing something funky the other day, where it was making some noise, moving back and forth, and there was just a ton of shmoo underneath all the way covers. So we're gonna go through all these things and clean them out real well. We just finally got all of our 480 ran over to them, so now that they're wired and plumbed, I can mess with them more. But the turret not spinning is concerning me, because it doesn't matter on this one if it's opened or closed. So I can open it and it'll still rotate the turret. It doesn't care. And on this one, if we go here, I'm going to reset it. I'm sorry I can't zoom out anymore, but it is what it is. So if I go and hit the same button here, it doesn't do anything. And then if I go into MDI, and it's on tool 1 right now, so if I give it like tool 2 and hit cycle start, you can hear the solenoid in the back click. And if I cycle feed hold and cycle start, you can maybe hear it in the video. So it sounds like it's trying to run the unlocked solenoid, but nothing's happening. So, and I'm not familiar enough with this particular machine to know if I need to pull this cover off or check for a sticky solenoid or what. I mean, I've got a big ass Mori that is a Fanuc control. Got a Nakamura that's Fanuc control. and I've got a slant one that's FANUC control, as well as 7 other mills. That one's a FANUC Kitamura. The rest of them are all Cincinnatis that are either Vickers or FANUCs. So we're pretty proficient at fixing these. I mean, I've got 3 spare control cabinets up here that we buy at auctions. So we can fix pretty much anything, but this is so new to me that, you know, I just don't know what the deal is. So I don't know if the spindle needs to at least see that it's closed or something, or if the sensor that's broken is messing up some other sensor that needs to be powered, like if it's shorting out a 5 volt or a 12 volt or a 24 volt or what. So yeah, I don't know. Anybody have any ideas?